Guys, I had to come with you to you for help through this video. I just had to do another one for you guys on this. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm like completely grossed out. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this. Okay. Woman covers her face in period blood to show that they're beautiful and powerful. Demetra Nix wants to encourage other women to love their periods and to stop being ashamed and embarrassed by them. Who says we are? It's a personal thing. Renault. Demetra Nix spent years hiding her, from boyfriends and being extremely embarrassed every time she was on them. But when a change in her contraception meant she had to start keeping a closer eye on her, she started to see things very differently. She grew to love her time of the month, saying it's beautiful and powerful. No, it's not. It's just a natural body function for women. It's not beautiful. It's not powerful. No. Though the pain may be powerful, but She wanted to share her new appreciation with women around the world. You didn't have to do that. She started collecting the and one day had an impulse, which she could have ignored, to smear it across her face and share photos online. I'm not putting it on here. It'll be on the thumbnail. It's not on here. Actually, I might show on here. So I should put a warning on here, but I'll put a warning in the description. So, or the title. So she said, "We hold so much shame in our bodies, and most of us do not realize it until we intentionally explore it. Our periods are an incredibly magical time of the month that holds immense power, and our society keeps us away from that as much as possible." No, we do, because it's something that we don't want to see. So, warning, warning. Yeah. I'm endlessly fascinated by my body and its patterns. Many people talk about the parts of the cycle being like it's the seasons, with the energy of ovulation being like summer and the energy of menstruation being like winter. I think that's generally true, but I've also found it's very individual. Sharing pictures of blood on my face and body was just an impulse. I was creating a series to help women connect with their menstrual cycles. We don't want to connect with it. No. 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 Me, I'm glad I don't have mine. This is when I'm glad I have what I have, because I don't have it. I had to take birth control pills in order to have mine. I stopped taking them so I don't have to have it. And she thought it would be fun. No. We can also do things like paint with it or pour it into the... Guys, I believe it's a beautiful thing to get comfortable with touching your own blood. Yeah, if it's part of here, that's fine, but down... There's a tremendous amount of power in learning that we can experience pleasure from the parts of our bodies we deem in society as disgusting. Because it is disgusting! It's just natural. It's nature. It's disgusting, no. If we can love the unlovable, all of life opens up to us. We spend a lot of time learning to control our bodies instead of, I believe, in learning from our bodies. My blood to me has become fun, beautiful, and powerful, and playing with it brings me closer to myself. No! Demetra, who lives in Los Angeles and works with as a sex coach, had her first period when she was 12. I don't know why she's doing it. Throughout her teens, she was embarrassed about them and viewed them as disgusting because they are. Sorry, my hair. They are. She would hide them from boyfriends and was always paranoid the blood would leak through her clothes onto her sheets. Ugh. Sorry, I had to get my cat down. After having the IUD fitted, when she was 20, Demetra's periods became extremely painful. Usually periods are painful. It was then she had it removed and went back to using condoms that she discovered her new love for her period. Demetra said, "My period was never painful before my IUD, so the pain didn't bother me during my teenage years. I was simultaneously embarrassed and fascinated by my period. I felt apologetic about it and tried to hide it from my boyfriends. Our society teaches us that periods are dirty and inconvenient." Because they are. They are. Ads about menstruation products talk about smelling fresh or making us cleaner, implying that our body's natural functions are gross. That part is. Yeah. Women who complain about cramps are seen as weak and pathetic. No, we're not. Even sometimes by other women, we're expected to suck it up and basically pretend it doesn't exist. That's why we have medicine. That's why we have menstrual medicine out there to help lower the pain. Because some women, I know my mom, for one, had to take codeine with hers because it was so strong. The pain, Women who complain, never mind. In the U.S., we have a president who negatively described a woman as having blood coming out of her, whatever. It's a belief that's forced upon us. My work as a sex coach largely focuses on where we hold our stories in our bodies. What society taught us about ourselves. What we learned about being women. Assaults we may have experienced. What we learned our bodies are capable of during sex. For Demetra, her periods are still painful as she has some symptoms of endometriosis. Now, I can understand that. It says she finds a strength in loving her time of the month, regardless of how it makes her feel. Since sharing her images celebrating her on Instagram, Demetra has received both positive and negative comments. I wonder why negative. God. With some people telling her she may as well be wiping poo on her face, something that only encourages her to keep posting honest pictures of her blood. She said, my energy levels vary by month, but usually I spend a lot of time resting and caring for my body and listening to what it needs, and sometimes I do rituals to honor my bleeding. Something I get a lot is women saying, I was so triggered by your post at first, but eventually I became inspired, and now I love my cycle too. I received a lot of DMs on Instagram of women with their blood all over themselves. Oh my God. They just don't feel as comfortable as to share it publicly. Okay. Guys, I just don't know what to do with this. It's just... This girl needs help. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this weird video as I did doing it. I love you guys. Smooches and hugs.